Okay, I don't know why, but it has a smoky, hazy look to it. Well, in a way it kind of does look outside, but it's bright and beautiful at the same time. Okay, who knows? Anyway, hey everybody, this is Grace, and I am going home after doing the lunch run, you know, the food delivery I do for health insurance. I'll just leave that at that. I've said enough for a while. Anyway, okay, you are kind of driving all over the road up there. Anyway, it was not a good one. I think what happened was the other day I had a really good run. I only did 3 orders. This is Texas, by the way, and this would be good, but I'm not gonna say it. Let me just say it's double of what I usually make in 3 orders. What I did the other day. I kind of guess I got spoiled to that thought, you know. But just yesterday and then today, it was back to the kind of pretty much normal. You know, not that great, and it's a sad thing. Plus, yesterday was when I really noticed, and I mentioned this in a video, that about packages. They're labeled as packages. I'm not going to say which one it is, which service. They're labeled as packages. And I think on at least one of them it said bags at the bottom, and they were groceries, but one was $11 and one was it was $2.68 or $2.86. I got that mixed backwards, but for somebody's groceries, and it's not one, it's several. The range would be like from 1 to 8 or 1 to whatever, or might even say 2. But you don't know what they are, and don't usually people get paid per item when you go and shop for them yourself? And wouldn't you at least get paid an extra $1 per each bag or something? You know, that would be fair. You know, because the customer, obviously $2.68, didn't tip, so that's obvious to me. But it wouldn't be obvious to customers, and that's one of the things I've said all along: is don't blame the customer for you not getting enough. I mean, you're going to have problems with customers. I had a really great experience the other day with a customer. I've had great experiences with several customers. But this guy, he actually came down. You know, he was on the 4th floor. I had texted him asking. It was a condominium. To me, they were apartments, but hey. And on the 4th floor, and I texted him. You know, we had a little exchange of is there an elevator? Where is it? That kind of thing. And it's so mixed up because, you know, people can go in this stairway or that stairway. They need to give a little more information on which one we should take. So I texted him, and then finally found a parking spot, got out, and the door of my SUV slammed up against my left leg. Took a little chunk out of it. It didn't bleed, but it took a chunk. It's all the same. And I have edema, you know. It hit the bottom part of my leg, and I'm like, oh boy. So I called the guy and said, is there any chance this is what happened? You know, I said, any chance you can come down? He said, sure, you're right where I am. So very friendly. Yeah, didn't take my tip back or anything like that. So it was a good experience. I have good experiences with him. I've had to do that before. Also, I don't do apartments, and that one, the way it was online, it was a house, but no, it was a condo. And I still say they look like apartments. There were so many buildings. Yeah, that happens here. But anyway, you know, so I just don't blame the customer. The customer's not responsible for paying for our, you know, as independent contractors. But I will agree, you know, when I say, hey, that person wants theirs delivered with no tip, you know. Sometimes I'll do it. Sometimes I do it. Like I say, it's my charity. You know, I'm not here to do charity, but I'll do a charity case every once in a while. You know, it's to help somebody out. You might, you know, think of it in different ways. Sometimes it might be just helping somebody out, like an elderly person who just wants a little thing, and they don't understand. I didn't understand when I first started ordering myself back in like before 2020. That the drivers don't get the whole delivery fee. I didn't know that, but I always tipped anyway. So I'll tip, and I do 20%. So, you know, but the other customers say, well, wait a minute, I just already paid. I pay the service fee. I pay the you know, delivery fee. And all this, more for my groceries, and they're going to want me to tip on top of it, or just say, well, why do they got to tip? Kind of like you go to places that you used to in the past, you didn't tip because it was just not a tip, and now all of a sudden it says tip. You see, some things, it's just not that clear cut to everybody. No, they want to rage against one another, and that's bought and sold. We're taught to not to take it out on, not to claim, and not to say, hey, it's them, not us, it's them. So anyway.